Thokozani Bonabakhulu. Grand greetings, abundant blessings to us all. I do go by Baba Lex. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another beautiful episode. As you can see, I've now unlocked some beautiful keys. And newsflash, all of us are inhabited by parasites, unless you cleanse. Unless you cleanse. Housekeeping before we continue, I just want to congratulate you all for making it to 25 according to the Gregorian calendar. All right, and we're grateful. I just want to quickly switch the subject before we get into the subject. And those of you who have joined, please continue to join and just observe. This is part of my series, if you check my YouTube channel. Alright, just cleansing the space. We do get disturbances when we talk about these certain topics, especially metaphysical. Alright, everybody's got parasites, for sure. Every single one of you have parasites because okay, so this is free teachings from my book, upcoming book, the Law of Attunement Teachings. I just want to give a few housekeeping hellos and highs. Special hi to my moderator, all the way from Maui, Hawaii. That is 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙗. It's now changed to the Lighthouse Portal 7.11. Okay, that is the moderator, queen moderator, the Rainbow Lightning Queen. Ask questions. She's also been fasting with us via my method, the 72-hour water-only full moon fast method. Okay, I created this in 2020 from a series of awakenings as well as self-gnosis. Okay, for those of you who are aware of my work and also the teachings, all right, we are 70 to 90% water, and therefore the law of attunement can apply to you. All right, well, if you believe something else, then maybe you're incubation chamber born, whatever the case may be. All right. So I just want to shout out everybody who's doing their inner work. All right, doing your inner work, meaning that self-development, okay, self-mastery. Beautiful. I want to say Thokozani all the way from South Africa to those of you who have allowed us to reach 100 subscribers. I'm going for 1K now. Please. This is also going to assist me with my independently published book, The Law of Attunement, TLOA, as you can see right there. Beautiful. We're excited. I've been writing this since 2020, the rapture. Okay? Thokozani. And, people, even myself, I had the program that I would die if I fasted. I had the program within me that I would not survive if I didn't eat for a certain amount of time. Okay, this is also my brand, Lex Stays Liquid, as you are aware. Conscious Consistency trademark that we are working on beautifully. Thokozani, it's been a dream that is now a reality, in my personal reality. Okay, that's also another misnomer for personality. For those of you in the back, once again, we're here for some teachings. Okay, it's a Friday night. I know a lot of you are having family time. Perhaps you guys are, doing the basic stuff. This is higher consciousness, nah? All right, especially us as Africans. Mama Africa is rising. Okay, her children are rising, and I'm very vocal about this on my channel. I'm not going to speak about it here. Okay, what's taking place is that the divine feminine is rising. So what does that mean? In my book, not just only in my book, I explain all of this. Okay, I take us through it, and also I allow us easily, nicely, I spoon feed us a few beans, as I like to call them, so you can go and grow your beanstalk, Jack, Jane, Thabo, Thandeka, with a few of these type of beans. Luciferian. Scary. No, it's not. Okay? You must begin to cleanse yourself, and then you'll be able to see, not just through your eyes. See? I no longer take any programs. Okay, and we're going to go through them nicely. Once again, I just want to shout out all of those of you who are joining on a Friday night. Okay, these are teachings. Luciferian False-Light Programs. The 27th of December 2024 on this Gregorian calendar. Okay, so this is apparently, so that's why I say Gregorian calendar. For those of you unaware, please go and do your research and also do your studies. Okay, check what's available, but take everything, even what I teach here, with a pinch of salt. Even when you guys go and buy my books and support the book, when I drop it in, not when I drop it, you see that spell? Very terrible. My cells are listening. All right, you're going to get this, what I'm saying. Stick around a little bit. All right, so I'm going to be offering it to all of the beings who would love to ascend to the 5th dimension. You want to merge your divine feminine with your divine masculine within. This is the true meaning of twin flame. Okay? Twin flame is not outside. Although, yes, to a certain degree, it's a mirror as to where your pitfalls are. See? It's to see and show you where you must heal. Not to show you who you must go on and start fucking. You see, spiritual community is wild like this because, once again, that's also a light lock, okay? A light lock means, as I speak about in my teachings, a light lock is a belief, because a belief will not allow you to see further than what you saw and what you know. You see? So if you're working from belief, you're in the age of Pisces, where we are currently. The age of Pisces, belief means that you are still in push-pull. Okay, good, bad. Right, wrong. Am I, should I? Okay, this is a dance with yourself. This is mental health, okay? It's an issue over here. So this is why there's so many issues of mental health outside. Thokozani. All right? So once again, before we kick on, I want to say those of you who are, focused on a Friday, not just tonight, it's amazing what you can start to do and start to witness in your own life once you be who you are. So simple. Okay? Simple. This is what we teach here in the Law of Attunement. All right? So I just want to kick on quickly with pretty much as per me, I can go off just with the energy because I don't need notes. But it's for those of you who are studious. I know I've been getting some messages. For those of you who are saying, wow, the information is amazing. Now I'm doing some research. I'm seeing some things. And wow, thank you, Baba Lex. You know what I mean? Listen, Coach Lex, Brother Lex, Lex, whatever you want to call me, doesn't matter. It's just the name for this vessel. Remember, when you identify, that is already also a belief. So, you see, so because it was given to you. So that's a program. Once again, I do have these lessons on my YouTube channel. I'm on the road to 1K. That's 1,000 only. Please, beautiful. This will assist you in not needing anything outside of yourself to be healthy. You won't need any pharmaceuticals. Okay, this is for educational purposes only. Okay, all right. But number one first, you need to cleanse. You see this Luciferian False-Light programs? We're going to go into it. Thokozani, I just want to see who's in here. Let me know where you're joining from. I'm going to put this on a replay on my YouTube channel, so if I shout you out, please go and check it out. Okay? At Lex Stays Liquid. Everywhere. Baba Lex, the conscious divergent. Alright? All the way from Mzansi. Initiated Zulu shaman. They call it Isangomala. You seen? Not scary woo-woo, because there's different types. There's witchcraft and then there's those who are natural, who practice with nature, an alchemist. Okay, what is an alchemist? Or what is alchemy? Alchemy is turning the lead into gold. Wonderful. So how do you do that? What you do is you turn your pain exactly. You turn your pain into power, or you turn it into pleasure. This is what you call dimensionalizing yourself. Okay? Because you don't have to suffer. This is why the age is shifting. The age is shifting in that not just us as, abotaki, eMzansi, or in Africa, as Africans. We must unite. But before we unite, you must unite yourself. How do you want to love someone else or love something to its fullest when you don't know how to love yourself? And your cells, where, Nala? Just where you chilling, where you at. You the last person on every list, including your own. Wow, scary. That's terrible. You see, so now your cells, our cells, by that risen sun, are now starting to speak. How do you mean, Baba Lex? That's a great question. It's speaking through your cells, but through your guts, solar plexus. Remember, I also have this on my YouTube channel. Go and check it out. The teachings are there. The beans are there. Jack, Jane, Thabo, Thandeka. The sun is releasing UVA, UVB, and UVC rays. Oh, wow. What? What do you mean? This means that these things are permeating what they said was a covering. What is this thing called? An atmosphere. I know. So then it doesn't touch. UVC rays didn't touch the planet. Okay, right. Wow. How many solar flares? For those of you who are tapped in, can you see how your moods are swinging? I went on live on Instagram. Go and check that out as well. Okay, about energetic ping pong. This is what's happening in the mind space. Grown adults are going crazy, including yourselves. You don't know how to handle it. You need to take something, a program, in order to organize your program. That's painful. That means that you always going to require... What do you mean, Baba Lex? Wow, this is what I always do. I always overshoot into it because I'm so excited for my book, man. Independently written, coming from my cells. This is ancient wisdom. This is my past life from Egypt. Water. Wisdom. You don't look at it like a 2D object. You look at it like 3D. Let it come off the skin. Yes. Whoosh. This looks like a scarab beetle if you look carefully. So there's more coming where that is. Okay. But once again, I'm also a tattoo artist. Yes. I'm going to be doing a lot of energetic work. Work that you won't see anywhere. Work that we can create, especially in terms of sigils. Okay, they mean energy. Okay, this is what hieroglyphs are. Okay, this is just a side note, quick one, because this is one of my passions. Okay, so a hieroglyph or a sign not just shows you a direction, right? What it does is it also shows you what's available there. If it's danger, or if it's about to pop off, or what, or ganjad. See. So when you put a tattoo on yourself, it merges with your cells, your waters, your structured waters. Water holds memory, which is information. Wow. So then that means it assimilates with your aura. It becomes a part of you, literally. So those of you, this is not meant to scare you, this is for educational purposes only, but it's truth. And now you're going to take yourself seriously, right? You are already a walking, you're a walking higher being in the flesh, because you were once a thought. I'll just leave that there. And then now you're a being, walking. So it's a whole different design. You see, once you start to dimensionalize yourself and you move away from the bottom 3 chakras, as we're going to get into here, okay? I kicked off a look a bit late because of, I'm not even going to say it. That's why I popped that up there, you see? As you can see, even my eyes are glowing, you know. It's crazy what happens when you fast regularly, especially not just me giving out the method and coaching about what the beauty of fasting does. Because what's happening with this energy with the sun is it's beginning to make you fast just by yourself. Listen, Linda, Tyrone, Tabo, Tandeka, check this out. What's happening, what's taking place is your cells, the UVC rays, as I was saying, they are detoxifiers, they are cleansers, and also what they do is they shift, mutate DNA. Wow. Wow. So those of you who are scared of the sun, you are putting things to block your sun, your skin, you know, sunscreens, blah, blah, blah. That means that you're saying to the cosmos that you don't belong here. You saying that. Because you cannot be scared of that which creates everything that's available here. Come on now. Got to move away from the age of beliefs. Oh, I don't believe. See, it light locks you. If you believe, that means that you don't know. Into the age of Aquarius, okay? But this entails emotional intelligence. But you can not be emotionally intelligent if your dome is full of mucus. This is where this comes in. If you backed up in your glymphatic system in the mind, not just the lymphatic system, which is a drainage, it's what you call the sewage of the body. Your vessel drains things out. So whether you're conscious or not, day in, day out, in your circadian rhythm, your rhythmic, whether you are conscious or not, just automatic, what you're doing, what's taking place is you are having processes. Okay? You're having beautiful processes. Those processes now are allowing you to live. Simple. It's nothing hectic. It's nothing deep. All right? So, once again, Thokoza for those of you joining from Mzansi. I know it's a Friday, you're out there partying and stuff. But yo, I stopped that, man. I stopped that. We now on the structured water. We've fasted for 72 hours on the full moon. My fasting method. Go check that on my other platforms, especially on Instagram. All right. And also, please check out my my goals for this live, man. I've got some goals. Should I reach those goals? Repent. Yeah, you gotta repent, definitely. I love it. I love it. You've got to repent, definitely. I love it when people who are programmed come in, because this is not me going for it. This is me showing you what it is. Okay? For those of you who are too thick, you got TikTok brain. You like this. Anyway, I leave you do what you must. You must live your own life, you know. But what these teachings do, my free teachings and my book, my first teachings, what they do is they allow you to be emotionally intelligent. You can believe in a sky daddy all you want. Let me show you this. And ask yourself this. Mimi.77, put you on blast. What is the most followed religion in the world? Christianity. Okay? Who are the poorest people? And what religion do they follow in the world? Wow, thank you. You answered your own question, Mimi.77. So then why is that if you're God Almighty, your sky daddy is amazing? Yo, Thokoza for being an African spiritualist. An African spiritualist simply means that you are that of nature. You move with the seasons. For those of you who are practicing New Year now, utizi, off key. Young Todd, no jokes, because you're trying to plant seeds in winter. Our new year, September 22. Showcase. You will know when you need to know. That's why you feel like you've already been in a year when you're already February, March. Yes. Fuck. Oh, you gotta be emotionally intelligent. Once again, I don't argue with trolls online. But once again, I make example, not just of myself. You see, that's part about being emotionally intelligent. And also being able to walk the path. I'm a higher being. I'm not even this body. But once again, unfortunately, I don't have answers for you. But the kingdom of God is at hand. You gotta repent, bro. Go home. Go home and go do your research. Please. That's childish. See, gotta be emotionally intelligent. Once again, these are teachings from my upcoming book. Free. These are free teachings. My book will be obviously for an energy exchange, of course. We still gotta, live. Be in the world, but not of it. Don't be controlled by this. And I'm going to show you how religion plays a big part in this. Everything is backwards. So now, look at all of these teachings with a neutral positioning. Don't believe. See, you have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to be the observer of information. Therefore, you, yourself, and your cells put it in formation. Simple. That's all. This is what my teachings do. They allow you to be emotionally intelligent enough to ascend to the next dimension. Okay? Alright? Ascending to the next dimension doesn't mean a woo-woo, a blah-blah, it's very far, a blah-blah. I'm a demon. No, come on. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, you need to stop eating what you're eating because it's giving you parasites. That's why I said everyone's got parasites. And it's part of this. Luciferian programs. False-Light Programs. So now what I like to do in my teachings, we love to give the, not just intro housekeeping and also what the energy is about. It's also tapping into our mental health. Our mental health is going to be an issue if you're not focused, guys, especially with family and everything, because what's going to take place is there's a lot of cleansing from the sun. It's not me. The sun is doing things. So it's trying to shift your DNA. Okay, so those of you who also partake in things such as mRNA, be very careful. You can also cleanse it. Okay, I'm not going to speak about it here for obvious reasons. All right, I want to get through this now and not partake with trolls online. You guys can believe what you want, man. I'm not telling you what to do. That's the thing. That's the beauty about being emotionally intelligent. You see, you can switch page. Now, please, as you were, Thokozani, let's move on. You see, so now we love to give definitions, okay, so that we come through and we compare apples with apples as opposed to apple with watermelon, apple with a pear. Young Todd, we stay on the same frequency, not a conversation, because we're not trying to con one another, okay? Thokozani, cool. Right, as we continue, what they say, speaking of Mimi.77, the troll, it says here, I wrote this for a reason, it says heathen. Let me explain what I say when I mean Thokozani. Let me explain what it says heathen. A heathen is one not belonging to a mainstream religion or any mainstream religion. Wow. Okay, so all of us are pretty much heathens. Okay, unless you like Mimi.77. Go check her out at TikTok or him, whatever that thing is. That's definitely a troll. I think they threw up John V3V6. You don't even know what the Bible, who wrote it. You still believe that 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙦, a Caucasoid with flowing hair down 6 ether, and yours is curling up to the sun as a 9th ether, is above you, and you must tell your children to believe in that. Why do you think you all still poor mind? You see? And I say you because Thokozani. And I say that because I was there also. We all born into it. You know what I'm saying? We must be emotionally intelligent. I speak about this in my lives on YouTube. Okay? It's because we have been slave for too long. And also to religion. You see? It keeps you light lock It keeps you light locked in something which has not given you any results. Okay? This is what the age of Pisces does, or has done. It allowed you to wait for a savior. You see? And this is what these are. It's a savior. This is the savior. But it's not coming. You see? So I'm going to explain to you how. If you just listen, relax, stop talking. You talk too much. You've got 2 ears. Listen twice, speak once. Simple. It's very beautiful. This is also part of fasting. When I was fasting and coming up, I also took silent retreat, so I can see what's going for what. You probably have that, they call it monkey mind. At home when you're sleeping alone at night there, color, oh. You see? What is that? I'm trying to help you. You see? Behave. There's something else involved. That's not me. You see what I'm saying? Really be careful with who you deal with, especially online. I'm an initiated Sangoma from natural, you understand? I know what I'm talking about. Okay? This has assisted me. Young Todd. Alright? And with that being said, I want to continue. And I'm going to put this onto YouTube. So you can go and watch yourself again, getting trolled by others. Because once again, you're going to see in 5 years' time, back again, Thokozani, how far we've come for those of us who've taken ourselves seriously. Okay? What's happening is really real. There's children disappearing. There's women disappearing. You know, there's guys who are recording their girlfriends online, taking them out. What's happening? I'm showing you that it's this stuff. It's this stuff. Okay? So let's fix it. Let's cleanse it. 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Let's cleanse that shit out. What you talking about? Mark versus John 55. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. Move. That doesn't solve anything. Thokozani, let's go. Let's really get boots on the ground. If you're a conscious man, join my conscious men community. Okay? You have no idea who you're jousting with here. But especially with this stuff. This stuff is scary. I had to cleanse this stuff out of me. It's not cool, this stuff. Alright? So this is to assist you. Baba Lex is here to assist y'all. If you're here to ready to learn, please, it's a Friday night. I know you're probably with family. We're here doing this thing right here. Beautiful. I'm gonna give Q&A, 3 Q&A, and then I'm gonna answer them live. So yeah, let's continue. Much love. All right, Thokozani. Definitions. I've already defined these in past lives, so I'm just gonna run back and forth through my notes. Okay, let's run that. Lucifer. Let's define what Lucifer means. Okay, Lucifer. Anyone wants to hazard a guess? Anybody? Lucifer means light bearer. Okay? That's it. Simple. Light bearer. Okay? So therefore, Luciferian would be someone who is a light bearer. Wonderful. Of light bearing nature. Okay? So you're the state of being of a light bearer. Librarian, Martian. Simple. Right. Let's define false light. Okay? False light. So this is actually meant to be Luciferian False-Light Programs. But obviously, you know, they only gave me that many characters. So Baba Lex had to just do what he could. But obviously, I'm going to explain to us, as we always do, apples with apples. Okay, we start with a nice foundation. Right. Okay, so Luciferian, we've got that. Light bearer. Now, false light. Meaning the light is false. That could look like blue light at night. Through your eyeballs, through your, as I say in my book, the Law of Attunement Teachings, your black holes. Okay, this is where you collect information from the light. Okay, black is simply all the colors, light possibilities collapsed into themselves. What you do is you simply take all of the colors and then you put them on a piece of paper and then you scribble on there nicely. Eventually, with all of them there, you'll come to black. So when you reverse that process, guess what? You have all the light rays in one. So you as a melanated being, you have more possibilities within you. That's all it is. And there's no such thing as race. It's a misnomer. It's just grades of melanin. Okay? Once again, we've been bred different, or bred out, or bred with, or bred, you see, whatever come what may, whatever you are, this is why my teachings will allow you, since you are 70 to 90% water, you know how to know thyself. And thyself, 𝙂𝙧𝙬𝙧. That is potential hydrogen. Your alkalinity. Are you acidosis? You cooking inside there? Or are you alkaline? Okay? Your organs are singing in harmony. Therefore, balance. That's why they say harmony, simple. Everything is right there. Now we have apples with apples. This is what my book is going to assist you with. Okay? No more confusion, because the spirit of confusion is, guess what? It's this. Okay? So false light is things like blue light therapy, or no, blue light from the phones at night, scrambling your circadian rhythm, okay, which is tied to your melatonin, they say, but it's melanin, right? Because that's why melanin beings, melanated beings, naturally have rhythm. It's duh. It's also, come on, it's right there, guys. But you see what this stuff does? It puts the spirit of confusion in front of you. So you believe, but you don't know. Let me show you. You believe in Jesus. Mimi.77. I'm picking on you today, Shem. Shem. I told you, I make example, even of myself. Okay, so you believe in Jesus. Yes, okay. Okay. And then, do you believe in your parents or your guardians or whoever gave birth to you? No, you know them. You see the difference? Because it's not just that you see them, it's because a belief requires you to be programmed it in. Remember, there was times when you were a child. Watch this, because it's in my book as well. I can jam this game all day. When you were a child and you asked those why questions. Mommy, why? Daddy, why? Shut up! What happened? And then glitch your belief into you. And we're going to get into it. Boom, 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 boom. Hit. Because repetition makes a belief, therefore makes a habit. Whoop, 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 or a habit makes a belief. You see, you start to do it yourself through your cells without you knowing. Simple. It's amazing when you know what's taking place, because then the spirit of confusion, okay, it's this Luciferian False-Light Programming does not allow to glitch into you, because you are aware of your awareness, consciously aware of your awareness. I put it in my book, The Law of Attunement Teachings. Okay, coming out in January, all right? Once again, I've got a question here. Please talk about the intelligence water has and its ability to hold on to energy and information. Save that question for the end. Let me get through these teachings, okay? Moderator, please write it down elsewhere, because all of these questions, we're going to get through them at the end, okay? No problem. Let me just ask that question one more time. Please talk about the intelligence water has and its ability to hold on to energy and information. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. Wonderful. Because also, since you are 70 to 90% water, once you tap into your cells, your 𝙂𝙧𝙬𝙧, yourselves, okay, your alkalinity, your potential hydrogen, and therefore your mitochondrial action, what you're capable of in real time. So you can ground this energy, right? But once again, I also have these teachings in all of my lives on my YouTube channel. Go and check it out, okay? You can remember through your cells. I also speak about this in all of my lives. It's, look in the middle of remember. There's mem, M-E-M. If you look at this beast that we speak, English, okay, Inglesias, it is made of a splice of a gang of a lot of just mutt, which is pretty much Hebrew. Hebrew, which is also a splice of this, that, and the other. Okay? Spanish, Latin, Greek, blah, 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 to make English. Yes? So then, therefore, if you look at etymology, in Hebrew, mim means water. Even the sign, vav. Is it vav? If I'm not mistaken, let me not say that here. But just go and check in deeper on etymology, on mayim or mim. Etymology.org or etymology.online, whatever the case, punch it into Google. Some of y'all are going to be bamboozled by this information because you're not doing the path. You're still in belief, okay? You're still in belief, and that belief is giving you light locks, you see? You even battling with yourself, because it's not me. This is happening. Whether you believe in it or not, it's taking place. This is the beauty about this ascension, is that it doesn't need you, but you are required. You see how you've got to master the paradoxes, the great paradoxes, okay? Because everything here, these Luciferian False-Light Programs, are backwards. Watch this. Every arm of these programs will give you something that will give you health, give you wealth, give you, but eventually something, someone, some entity comes to collect. They call it selling your soul. But it doesn't have to be outright, oh yeah, as long as, even every day we sell our souls. Because what does signature mean? Sign, go and do etymology. So pretty much you're putting yourself down in blood or in oath. You seen? Seen? So whatever you're putting on a contract, whatever we do, we're signing ourselves. So we're practicing Luciferianism, unbeknownst to us. You seen? You see what I'm saying? So we have to be smart and emotionally intelligent. Number one, so that we can take the information, observe it, and then see whether it goes in formation within our grid, our chakras, our organs. Okay? Simple. But you cannot do that if your lymphatic system is mucused up, if it's backed up, if your alkalinity, your pH, your cellular potential hydrogen is boom backed up on acidosis, because then your elements within are always on fire. Your fire elements always turned on. I told you I'm an alchemist as well. So as you keep your fire element on within, you glycate. You turn on the glycation process, which means that you turn old. You roast yourself. You cremate yourself. Oh, sheesh. You know, as I was writing the books and the teachings, because there's 3 teachings, I was laughing. Because most of this programming I used to practice. Well, all of it. I don't eat meat. I don't drink ethanol, acute poisoning, which is alcohol. You know, this is about having a clear vessel. I don't party anymore, man. I create spaces for ascension, especially for the creation of, now that I'm a tattoo artist, you know, I'm going to be tattooing on the body, putting, as I said in the beginning, putting these sigils on the vessel of either protection of your own energy, okay? I do have my moderator in here who is the Lighthouse Portal 7.11, is my independent publishing house, which I'm publishing through from Maui, Hawaii. Beautiful. All the way from Mzansi, Maui, Hawaii, we got a beautiful connection, you get me? Not just that, there's plenty popping. But this is part of having a clear vessel. That just was just a small segue to show you what I mean walking my dreams, right? Thokozani, is that once you're able to put all of this programming outside, throw this shit out, all of this, it's very sneaky plus. It gets you at the jugular. Got you with cravings. Got you doing things you don't even know. That wasn't me. What? Who was it? What was that? See? So when you know what these things are, You begin to be emotionally intelligent about your design. You emotionally intelligence about how you move. Emotional intelligence about your energetic hygiene. Therefore, body hygiene. Therefore, spiritual hygiene. It's a whole design. It's a dimensional design. You are a dimensional being. Your body, mind, and spirit. So take yourself seriously. Simple. You see, to get into these higher dimensions, you've got to remove the mucus, man. Because the mucus means that this even might irritate you. I know I saw some of y'all jump in, jump out quickly. What? What the fuck? Repent. Man, this is why it's called social media. It's not a real place. This is why it's information. You as a grown adult with it's like a weapon. It's a cell phone. It's interacting with your cells. You just a child now. It freaked you out, man. You need to grow the fuck up, man. On the gas. Full petrol. You need to really chill all the way out. Full petrol, but chill. You see that? You probably don't get what I'm saying. You see, you need to cleanse yourself, my man. Thokozani, get some H2O. Structure your water. No jokes. Structure your water. Hit me up. I can ship this, but you will pay. Otherwise, I'm doing workshops to also allow teachings to help people. I'm doing hikes. Okay, check the content. It's no more cool to be on the streets, brother. It's no more cool to suffer. It's no more cool to act a fool online. I mean, you can do that all you want. It's fine. That's your life, right? For showcase. One day's one day, and you might come back to this video and be like, wow, that guy was hitting me right there. Because that's your cells talking to you. I'm just the mirror of what you're scared to say. Because guess what? You're in belief. Therefore, you're scared. You're in fear. That is a what? Because fear is an illusion. Danger is real, sir. The car's coming. Move. All right. There's a punch coming. Move. Duck. Evade. You see? You see what I'm saying? You got to also protect yourself at all times. As a divine masculine man, yes, you need to know how to be dangerous. But that doesn't mean you have to put hands on people. That's emotionally unintelligence. You're not smart. Okay? But as divine feminine rises through us and ourselves, it's going to interact with you weird because especially you don't know yourself. It's gonna express because the impression is attempting to show you more of what you are, allowing you to do that extrasensory perception, that flight, extrasensory perception, flight, levitation, okay, telekinesis, clairvoyance. Some of us are tapping into this already, myself included, right? Highly spiritually, okay, easy, okay, because once again, you must qualify for it, and it's a real thing. This is for educational purposes only. It's a real thing. But to get there, it might be spontaneous. Yes, there will be spontaneous because the sun is pulsing things. And there's those moments where you have a really good day. Yeah. And it doesn't come again. You know that thing? That thing is an example of you not being in attunement. Hence the law of attunement with your cells. Once again, you can always have a deja vu. I've been here before, confused now. Then it happens again there. Then it happens again there. You don't know how to focus your cells. There's such thing as a deja day. There's such things as deja weeks. There's deja life, which I'm moving towards. I mean, this is what the fifth dimension is. It's grounding your dream so that you don't have to sleep to get there. Thokozani. Let's continue. That was a little sidebar, man. I felt that one for someone in the back that needs that. Yeah. Deja vu. I like that. Crowley. Thokozani. Thank you for joining, man. Please share and also check out the rest of the content, man. I'm loving that TikTok is playing nice with me today. Usually they scramble us, but wow, we also burned some nice Palo Santo. For those of you who want to go and get some, if you're in Mzanzila, South Africa, just check a Pakistani shop and don't go for the crisps. Don't go for the chips. Too soon. Yep. Too soon. What I'm saying is, we got to also protect ourselves and ourselves, okay? Yeah. We got to protect ourselves by being emotionally intelligent. Okay, because this Luciferian False-Light Programming is not a joke. Me, when I was doing my shadow work through, especially when you fast, it's not just what you're fasting from eating or programming from food, also what you're drinking. It's also fasting from people, places, and things. That's why you create the space. Otherwise, you go wild. I'm sure those of you who have fasted while you had to do things, it's wild. You have to adjust hard and you have to be tough. You know what I mean? And those of you who do Ramadan and religious practices, this is not religious at all. This is for yourself. It's to remember. Okay? Once again, check the content. Okay? This is beautiful because you don't need to look for a sky daddy. Now you're emotionally intelligent. Because once again, we're going through this lecture. Once again, Thokoza for those of you joining and sharing and also all of the likes. We have also reached our beautiful goal. So 3 questions, please. The best questions, please, moderator, all the way from Hawaii. That's Maui. The Lighthouse Portal 7.11. Yes, please. Also where I'm publishing independently the Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1 in January, guys. So yeah, look out for everything. Keep up to date. And please show love. Share if it makes sense and also engage. Ask questions. I mean, this is a beautiful time. This is what you call moving into the age of Aquarius. With the golden age is you becoming the golden being. This is what they say, light being. But you're full of parasites. Thokozani, just wait. You know, that's a little joke. But seriously, you need to cleanse. You must cleanse. Especially if you've got irritations, if you've got cravings, if you've got... And not 1 month cleanse, and you must make fasting a lifestyle. This is the first law of attunement. Okay? Make fasting a lifestyle. And I mean intermittent. So you're doing hours now in the day. You're eating with the sun. If you are a son and a daughter of the sun, you must begin to assimilate with the sun. Eat when the sun is starting to hit 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙗𝙗, boom, boom, apex. It's hitting the top of the dome. It's now communicating with your grid, your chakras. So now you're able to do elemental alchemy within. Boom. You're now talking to yourselves. Okay? I've learned so much about me, such a little time. Oh, yes. Thokoz. Thank you. Who is that? Let me shout you out. Ntombi. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ntombi. Thokoz and Ndlovukazi. Yeah. Also, please, I'll put this on a repeat and replay. And once again, remove your beliefs. And then take the information and then you put it in formation. I'm not telling you what to do. That's a 0. This is how I also started my awakening. Because the system, Luciferian False-Light Programming, tells you what to do. You go there now. Wake up now. Watch out as we get into this more deeper. Okay? Thank you so much for the gift. Please continue. Baba Lex is here on a Friday night. I usually give these lectures. Just check the content. Always on a Friday night, because this is the best time to focus, because everything is busy away from you. For those of you who still believe that solitude is lonely, it's not. Okay? Loneliness doesn't exist. Okay? Because you're always with yourselves. You're trillions of yous. Thokoza, you see? It's a beautiful place when you know your place in your own space. You take up space. That's what that means. Those of you ladies who always say, hey, take up space, take up space. What does that mean? That's what that means. Thank you, Baba Lex. It's a pleasure. No problem. Okay, so now we really speaking cells that make sense into our cells, spells that makes sense to our cells. Speaking spells that makes sense to our cells. So now we're making sense. The 5 senses, now we're beginning to aliven our senses. Okay? As we begin to now not be numb and use all of the pharmaceuticals, blah, 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 all of the programming, we become attuned to now real taste. Notice when you fast for a little bit, coming back, ooh, this gland here, what are these? These are thyroid, right? Gland. They're responsible for the release of thyroxine, all types of thyroxine type hormones, right? We're going to tap into this now. I'm giving you basics. I'm giving you beans so that you can go and be Jack or Jane, Thandeka or Thabo, and go and grow your beanstalk if this goes in formation. And you only plant seeds in the darkness. So that's when you go and do your research, do your fasting. You don't have to do my fast. You don't have to come through here. You can take the beans, boom, what you need. Also, please support the book when it comes out in January. Pre-orders are going to be coming out soon, okay? The Law of Attunement Teachings, book 1 of 3. Thokozani. I'm going to show you how I also got, if you can just check the journey on YouTube, I'll show you how I got from, drinking beers, whiskey, engaging in all of these false light Luciferian programs, holidays, leaving you dazed in the weekdays. By the weekend, you're weakened, That's just the spells, abracadabra. As you speak, you are. As I speak, I am. As I speak, I create. You see, so now with that sun, the UVC rays, they're revealing more. This is why there's more truth available, coming out. Even your cells are trying to tell you truth. Boom, boom, boom. Don't eat that. Don't go there. Don't do this. Don't be with them. Don't work there. Whoops. You see? So now you must be emotionally intelligent. But how do you get there, Baba Lex? I've put it in the other lives. But just briefly, what you must do is begin to cleanse. Remove the Luciferian False-Light Programming. How do you do that? It says it in my book. The first law of attunement is cleanse thy vessel regularly. So make fasting a lifestyle. Don't make it a 𝙃𝙚𝙝. Look in that spell. Die. Someone's dying. I don't know who's dying. Also, I don't mess with beings who tell me good morning. What's good about morning? Doesn't make sense. See, when you cleansed, everything makes sense. You're not spirit of confusion. Your guts are clear. Because then what you program yourself and your cells with is higher light information from the sun. Not packaged and spliced and cut with and added upon and amongst. That's what packaging and processed goods are. They cut down. Those of you who hit drugs, okay? I help beings cleanse from that. Okay, also the spirits that come with that. Okay, not just that. Every program is a drug. Luciferian light programming is what will keep you there and keep you coming back. Everyone thinks that it's just drugs. This is supposed to be at the end, but I feel like we can tap into this nicely. Okay, this is just a guide. Once again, I use my energy when I do my lectures, but Luciferian False-Light Programming eventually, okay, is it's something that controls you, that allows you not to be who you are. It compels you, it forces you, it pulls you, it drags you. You can't balance. You need to take. You must engage with. Coffees, teas. Well, teas are fine because they're herbal. Depends. But yeah, no, teas are better. Herbs are fine. Herbs are for healing. I'm talking about things which are programs. Okay, well, everything's a program, but I mean false light. You see, Luciferian false light. But once again, it will heal you to a certain degree. Nah? Those pharmaceuticals, the antibiotics, as I like to say. What is biotic? Biology, it's got to do with you, the human, or the being, right? As a being, biology. But anti means against. So it's against you. But it's meant to be good for you. Luciferian False-Light Programming. That's the best example here. I'm not going to go further than that. That's a slam dunk. Wow. Woo, Thokozani. Woo. Woo. My energy is amazing today. Wow. Give me some of that. This tea here is some roots. Also, roots are able to ground you. This energy messes with your mental health. Okay? If you're not clear here, like the glymphatic system, if it's not cleansing, you see that all of you going bengienza, that thing. I was used to do that thing. You see, it means you see, this here is, it's king's chamber and queen's chamber here, are inside here. I speak about this. It's also out there. The Bible speaks about you also. It's an allegory for you. as a being, or the body, the vessel. Okay, he was crucified at 33, but not he. Christ oil, it's your cerebrospinal fluid. It's a real process that happens in your body. Go and tell Luke chapter 5 that. Ligas. That's a joke also, because that's a joke that you still believe as a grown adult who's in poverty. Showcase, you still believe in a sky daddy. You're still giving tithings. Wow, scary, man. But once again, it's your life. It's your cells. You able to either ascend, all right, or you remain the same. Simple. Okay, so as I'm saying, roots able to ground this UVC radiation, because the radiation, the rays, are not dangerous unless you are danger to your cells and yourself. Once again, your alkalinity, 𝙎𝙘𝙝, potential hydrogen. Okay, are you acid, cooking, or are you nice, flowing on alkaline, alkalinity from 6, 7 onwards? 6, 5, 4, oh, now you're seeing bears, seeing flames now, literally from within your guts. It's the element of fire. It's abundant within you. It's too much. Young Todd. Yeah. You see, so that affects because you have a gut-brain network. Those of you are aware of this. The gut-brain network starts with your guts. Also, your immune system is here. It starts here. Everything that you are begins in your gut. So everything that you're putting in or not. So first thing you arise, according to your circadian rhythm, in the AM, that is when it's a natural detoxification phase. Okay? That's when you're naturally pushing through nice. I'm going for now detox. That's why you push dust. you throw away the young ones there, a toilet, you know? So when you push dust, that's already taking out everything that when you were releasing melanin from your pineal gland, that's when crucifixion happens at the 33rd vertebrae, not at 33 years old, the 33rd vertebrae in Golgotha, Calvary, which means skull. It means 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙗, your dome. Boom. Boom. Once you know what you're doing, consciously you can do breath work with your spirit. Breath means spirar, to spiral, breath. Okay, boom. And then you can illuminate at pineal. Yes. And then this also allows you to dream walk, as I say, but to astral project. You can dream walk nicely when you know what you're doing with yourself. But when you just like Black Label, dog, you're still there. That's fine. Make it run. You see what I'm saying? I even healed my eyesight. I used to wear specs, but also I used to be a desk jockey. I used to be, in Luciferian False-Light Programming. Literally, I was doing IT. Look at the, you know what I'm saying? That's beautiful in my own story, which is gorgeous, because now I'm like, Morpheus is here. Morpheus has arrived, all right? But we call it Lexius over here. Coach Lexius, Baba Lexius has arrived for showcase. So what I'm saying with this is the ginger. Ginger is amazing. It's powerful because it's an accessible root. Not only the other roots which you incorporate and I teach about, I'm going to be doing workshops on also all over the country. From February, as I set off with the Law of Attunement Teachings, my book, I'm going to be selling it directly from me only. Independent everything. I don't want any of these Luciferian False-Light Programs involved in anything I create further. Because once again, that is a detriment to myself. Also to you. Because you are a mirror of me. Okay? Me, turn it upside down, turns to we. This is how you unify. This is what you call twin flaming. You twin flame yourself first. Okay? It's within your waters, yourselves. Okay? Your pH. Okay? How did you heal your eyes? I'm currently wearing glasses. You must also book some appointments. Right? You must invest in yourself. I've unlocked a lot of things. I mean, the elixir of life, philosopher's stone. We know what these things are. This is why we're able to tap into what they say, junk DNA. You can see I'm regressing my age even. I'm back aging. It's I've tapped into that gene expression. It's through your cells and yourselves. But if you always good morning instead of grand rising, I don't know what you telling yourself to do. You giving yourself the spirit of confusion. See, unbeknownst to you, because of Luciferian False-Light Programming. Simple. Then I also threw some lemon in there. Let me show y'all inquisitive beings quickly. I don't know if you can see. But it looks like these lights always go funny when I start to tap into some higher key energy. So, I don't know what's happened. Anyway, I hope you guys saw that. It's just some nice ginger. Lemon. And then sometimes I put blackstrap molasses. Yeah. Thank you, nobody. You did make it. Yeah. So what we're doing is, I'm pretty much, what I've been doing is tapping into everything, because what it is defining everything. And then in terms of what it is, Luciferian False-Light Programming, now it taps into not just one thing. It's multidimensional. It's the body, it's the mind, and it's your spirit, which is housed in your higher heart, your breath. Hence why this is so caged up. This is the most protected space, this area in your vessel. Have you not noticed? This and this. But once this is also, this is also my teachings, the Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1. You are a winstrument. When you are clear, you can sing songs because you have organs, right? If you guys want to check out my brother, 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙗, is it 𝙃𝙗𝙡𝙗? Yeah, 𝙃𝙗𝙡𝙗𝙗. He's in Africa now. I think he's in East Africa at this stage. Yeah, man. I followed his journey. I have seen myself meeting him in the future through my dream walking. Okay. Also, we're able to things like bilocate, trilocate, quadlocate, be in more places than once while here in the flesh. This is also how I do my healings, not just for myself, but for beings who require this. Some beings say that, wow, I saw you there. I'm saying, nah. You see, other things are taking place. But once again, when you know your cells and yourself, and you're not blocked up and backed up by Luciferian False-Light Programming, you're using your own self. You're not hijacked. Okay? See? It's a different ball game, because no one can tell you about you. Can they? Thokozani. I mean, this is what it is. Simple. Exactly. Facts. Wow. So yeah, get yourself some ginger. It will help you ground this energy, because the UVC rays are very powerful. You're going to feel out of body a lot, especially the feminines. Ladies, I feel for you, because one of my past lives, I had to be in a female body for a reason. Karma or whatever the case. But once again, we all spirit. Spirit is not a male or female. It's androgenic. If you want to ground it in this nature. Okay, it's not gay, it's not LGBT, blah, blah, no. You see, now you're physicalizing the three, you're still in the lower three chakras. You see, that needs emotional intelligence. It's a higher consciousness. You see, unseen creates the seen. All right, it governs the scene, not the other way around, which is a misnomer. Okay, this is what all of these Luciferian False-Light Programs do. They want things outside of you to govern you. Religion, politics, government, govern mind, govern control, mind, mental, okay, or a type of situation. It looks like a square. This is why I always do this, because it's a light lock. It keeps you here. This is what beliefs do. So let me show you how beliefs kick in. So it's dimensional, body, mind, and spirit. So we've tapped into everywhere, right? So now, where I want to now, boom, for those studious doing the notes, and also for those who are going to watch on the replay, you know I'm very diligent about my my teachings, you know, as much as possible with what I'm able. And also, if they don't glitch my stuff, sometimes they make the visuals wild, sometimes the volumes... Until such moment we are live on our own platforms away from this, and then we can have, you know, real stuff. All of the questions you asking about how to do things yourself and tap into your cells, yeah, Thokozani, we can do that. And also it's all about knowing thy cells. That is all. Simple. You must be self-love, man, with compassion, because the shadow work is simply you reacquainting yourself and your cells with your cells, the child you who was neglected, who was told to shut up, who was told when you asked why, you were told, That's what shadow is. It's nothing scary. What you had to do was put a scary program there. See, you learn from the best. Listen to this guy teasing people. You learn from the best from your womb, the amniotic fluids, which house memory. Okay? Light information. Information in light. Right? And what takes place is, when you don't heal this, it creeps up in weird and wonderful ways through these programs. And these programs move through the 7 deadly sins. I was just having this, talking about this last night. Just superhuman powers. Yes, of course. That's nobody. Nobody special. Wonderful. Okay. Oops, wrong one. I'm showing y'all my notes and shit. You see, look how long ago I put this down. 2021. So these are 7 deadly sins. Da 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 da, in no particular order. Da 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 da. I love hitting the dramatic music. Bum 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 bum. Let's cook. He's cooking. You youngs are crazy. But also chill out with that vape thing, for real. The vape thing, and then that other canister. Please take it easy. You will die. That is a Luciferian False-Light Program. It's a temporary high. Trust me. You can get way more high. I get way more high naturally, man. Trust. You can start to dream walk, blast off while you chilling. You know, once you know who you are, you know, you don't need to disappear from yourself once you know who your child self is again. You reacquaint yourself with that child baby. That you that was told, shut up. For sake. You don't do that. You don't sing. You don't. That's how you tap back into your cells. I coach about this. It's also in my book, The Law of Attunement Teachings. Okay, book 1. It's the triple P's. Passion. Find all of your passions again from when you were between 0 and 7. Let me show you how. This guy can play guitar. How old is he again? He's 3. What? You see? Things like this. All of us have a plethora of those. Master those, or reacquaint yourself with them. Once you do that, you find your purpose, because you then playing every day. There's no such thing as work, but it looks like work in this dimension. As we dimensionalize and move further and closer to the age of Aquarius, we now switching dimensions. But this is how we put it into practice with the Law of Attunement, by also identifying what the Luciferian False-Light Programs are. Simple. Okay? It's not demon worship. This is already what we've been doing. This is what we're born into through the amniotic fluids, as I'm saying. Now going back to the amniotic fluids, since it holds memory information, which is structured water, structured liquids, what takes place is, it's a 4th state of liquid, yes, which holds even more information. 4th state of liquid. There's more than 3 states of liquid. By those of you who are bamboozled, I also run this information, but also do your research. Okay, the 4th state of liquid is plasma. Okay, amniotic fluid, urine, etc., etc. Okay, but also this is a derivative of blood, your blood crystal. those of you who are looking at the Kardashians, Ozempics, and blah, 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 all of that stuff they're taking, also how they're taking youth disappearing, pedophilias, all of that there, it's part of all of this. Luciferian False-Light Programming. Sorry to burst your bubbles. Like I'm saying, we've been practicing Luciferian False-Light Programming. All of us. Unbeknownst to us. I'm telling you, it's very scary. Yeah, adrenochrome, all of that. I don't want to get this banned. But adrenochrome, yeah, do your research, please. Continue, okay? I have lost myself through this whole process. We go through so much as spiritual people. Once again, don't identify yourself. You're light locking yourself. You see, we do our own suffering, Siswam. That's a beautiful thing that you said. Thank you for being vulnerable. Zamogutle. Well done. You see, yes, because that's how we're feeling. But everyone is too scared. You're in fear, which is an illusion, to speak about it. But once again, the best thing and person and being ever, from this life till death do you, or you transition or whatever, become a light being, is you, your cells. At night, no matter what, you hate me, you talk shit, whatever, this doesn't make sense, you still sleep with you. You must deal with this energy. You must deal with truth. You see, otherwise, you're going to suffer. It's not me doing this, beloved. I love you, man. Ladies, gents, I love you. This is Baba Lex here. You're my sons and daughters because I'm not this vessel. You need to get where we're not even playing chess or checkers. We're not even playing. We're now quantum strolling. Not quantum leaping because that's too painful on the nervous system. Once you know, once again, your waters, you will know and stop spelling yourself into light locks. Do your intuition. But the intuition, since you're backed up with Luciferian False-Light Programs, it's wild. I know when I put this on the repeat, whenever I keep doing this, I just realize I'm going to look crazy, man. Hopefully they put this on, man. Wow, I'm going to look like a nut bag. Wow. They're going to be like, hey, 𝙒𝙗𝙖𝙨𝙚. But hey, listen, such is it. It doesn't matter. We're here now. Whether you laugh at me or not, at least I've shown you something, you know, that you're emotionally unintelligent. You know, you'd rather jump on here and laugh, but I mean, that's your cells in yourself. So it's not my prerogative, man. I'll see you in the front when you, maybe in the hospice, scheming, yes, sis, should have learned how to, yes, sis, just, wow. Scary hours. I mean, you're a grown man, man. You don't even know probably how to fix a light bulb. You don't know how to get water. You don't know how to do the basic things. This is the divine feminine rising. So as it rises, it's asking you to ask yourself, do you know who you are in that vessel? So if you're falsely programmed by Luciferian False-Light Programming, all of the answers will be false light. Hello? See? It's coming from elsewhere. Once again, all of the thoughts are not yours. You can walk through a place, especially now since we're in the fourth dimension, in terms of energy. You don't have to pop a mushroom, take a little zolo, as they say here, 𝙒𝙗𝙖𝙨. Hey, wow. You need to now move the mind space from this lower consciousness and this colonized mind space. We Africans, us, we know herbs. We know natural things. We know things that are there. Come on. You need to now be emotionally intelligent. Just because what you're doing is you have imali. And what you can do is eat 𝙘𝙗𝙗𝙐𝙗, which that pilis is from the thing that you talking shit about. You know kankerbos, cancer bush, right? That can cure many ailments. But guess what? It's in that thing there which is washed down and programmed and Luciferian False-Light Programs in there for money, which is a part and parcel of Luciferian False-Light Programming. It needs to keep you there and coming back. You get where we're coming from with this? You need to now kondisa. You must be emotionally intelligent and now go ask those questions you were asking when you were a child. Why must you pay to live? Wow. That's how it takes your spirituality. Wow. How does it take the body, Baba Lex? It takes it by your guts. Everything we eat, the meat, which is just trauma. Wow. You're eating another thing's suffering. In your body, would you eat if you were cannibal? Would you eat someone who just was in a jail cell, eating once a day, not even once, getting fully fed, but once a day in a jail cell, okay? That's all. But then versus someone who's pasture raised, as in he's got freedom or blah blah. Which one would you eat if you're a cannibal? I'm just saying. That's just to give you a bean, Jack, Jane, okay, Tandeka, okay, Tabo, right? So that you can go and grow your beanstalk when you're doing your shadow work. Wow. Let me take that information quickly. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Wow. Yes. Let me write that down. Let me go and investigate, because they've been lying to us. All of us. Not just me, man. Not just you. Not just you, Siswam. I'm telling you. Yeah, not just you. All of y'all. I'm telling you. All right? But I know we're not cannibals, my man. Are you out of your mind? It's an example. Example. Kondisa. Wake up. It's an example. Right? So let me give you another one, since you're being childish about it. Wow. Wow. Sheesh. Mind blown. You see? Wow. Scary hours. It's probably a grown dude in his 20s or something, man. Anything. Anyway. So let me go back to that. Not cannibals. Okay, so what I'm saying is the meat would be traumatized from the being who is now restricted, told what to do, controlled. See? That's where we're going with this. So that you can see that we also are born into a similar structure, which is Luciferian False-Light Programming. Hello? Okay? So now, as we're continuing now with this apples with apples, as we like to do always with the teachings, we're on the same frequency. So we're not confused. There's no spirit of confusion here. So now Luciferian False-Light Programming is anything from the body, mind, or spiritual realm within you, since you're a multidimensional being made of 70 to 90% water, and you therefore hold memory in structure. Okay? Structure. Instructions. Right? Cool. From that gnosis, not a belief. Believe in Jesus. No. Now you know this. Okay, we good now. Let's now continue. 𝙒𝙗𝙖𝙗𝙗. Wonderful. Right. Now, as we push forth with this gnosis, how does it take the body, Baba Lex? Luciferian False-Light Programming takes the body through your guts. Okay? I have a series on my YouTube channel. It's Soul, as in sun, S-O-L, the soul, as in S-O-U-L, solar plexus, soles of the feet, and the intricate interconnectedness. That shows you how to fix this energy assimilated nicely in your guts, within you. You don't need me. Just need the beans, so you can go and plant your stuff by yourself. Go and enjoy yourself. And then you will now tap into extrasensory perception and. But then there'll be that thing called a solar flash happening, right? We'll tap into that later. But once again, all of these first begin with you. Okay? They kick off with you as a divine being qualifying for all of what we say is divinely gifted. But you only receive the gift where? In the present. Your mind space can't be yesterday. Your mind space can't be tomorrow. You can't be trying to control. That is anxiety. You can't be trying to going back on trying to fix what already. No. Please. Now, looks like I need to go back and look at your stuff on YouTube, because I'm a bit lost. Yes, you will be, brother. You will be lost. Or sister, I'm not too sure. Let me know. Yeah, it's a lot. But once again, it's very simple when you know your waters. The first law of attunement is cleanse the vessel regularly of Luciferian False-Light Programs and programming. Things that don't allow you to operate without control, without coercion, without a force, without manipulation, okay? Without you being guilty, without you feeling shameful. That means being yourself. You see, as you're witnessing now with family, a lot of you, there's a lot of beings who are in different dimensions. And maybe those of you who've done the work, they still think who you were, but you're not. See, things like this. This is what takes place. Exactly, pretty much. That's it, Crowley. Wonderful. You've got to be present to receive the gift. You see, so all of this makes sense. So all I'm doing with my book, The Law of Attunement, or my series of books, The Law of Attunement Teachings, is allowing us to assimilate sense so that we can ascend. Simple. It's called unity consciousness. You cannot do that with this inside you. Luciferian False-Light Programs. You cannot do that. Because what it will do is it will glitch. Programs will always glitch out or undercut or your common sense. See, your heart's desire. Let me show you how. Do you want to come out tonight? This is your intuition speaking. Nah, I really want to rest tonight. Oh yeah, I'll be there at 7. Fuck. What is that thing? You see, it's this thing glitching your common sense, and also it's you abandoning yourself and your cells, your child self. You see, it's not a nice thing to continue, because this is how we perpetuate suffering through our cells, and that's why what is cancer, by the way? What is cancer? What is it? It's yourself eating yourself, or attacking, or going against, or abhorring. So when you say aboriginal, that's meaning, it doesn't mean original. Abhor. Abhor means to go against, or to hate, or to covet, or to, you see, disregard. You see, we're hitting spells which are backwards. See what I'm saying about this? Luciferian False-Light Programs? Got to be careful, because you can be, like you said, praying. Wow, I'm going to get some backlash for this one. Fuck. Pray, right? Write it down. Let me do it for you. Because, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. Watch this. Okay. Say pray, right? That's what y'all say. You say pray. Nah? Watch this backlash I'm gonna get. I don't know who's being preyed upon. So those of you who are still light-locked in religion, be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll let you do what you want. Not even let you. Who's me? Who am I? I'm simply a light being in the flesh. I'm experiencing what it is to be here. I've been here before. There's nothing new under the sun, hence why the sun has to change, or is changing. Therefore, your cells are changing. You are a son or a daughter of the sun. So those of you who are against the sun, which means you are inorganic. If you're inorganic, you will be like a cancer to the earth, and therefore you will be shifted to the next dimension, or to the same type of dimension but in another place completely, a whole different area. You see, because karma is just simply you not learning your lessons. You see that programs overriding your common sense? It's you not listening to this, not what I'm saying. See what it did there, the energy, but listening to yourself, your heart, this. Okay, that internal voice that, hey, now listen, let's not go out there, but guess what? Oh shit, why did I say yes, man? You see what I mean? So once again, in terms of being in your own gnosis, the sun is assisting you. It's assisting us. It's assisting we. It's assisting us through our body, mind, and spirit. But first, how did we come in? Spirit, breath. So air, like a, all right? And then we become mind. We assimilate as a mind. Remember, in spirit, you were once a thought. Okay? Someone thought about you. Maybe two beings. I don't know who they were. But they thought, or you were beginning to vibrate in their I feel like having a child in a few years now. Yo, singretti manje. You know that thing? That was you, then them calling you, but depending on the energy in that thought, okay, stay with me now. Depending on the energy in that thought of both beings, you then were like, right, as a spirit who is eternal, you can now, what type of a soul will allow me to remember, first and foremost, everything, because we get a veil of confusion when we jump in here. We have to not remember. So otherwise, we don't have fun. We don't play. Okay? You see, it's not fun if you know the whole game. See? Ready Player One. Boom. Okay. So now you're the observer now. You step in. Boom. But now, so since the sun is changing, there's nothing new under the sun. We've all been here. Those of you who this information especially resonate, you know you've been here before. Also, there's a lot of things take place in your lives where you be like, wow. So that means you've been here before. Also, let me show you another example. All right? Just your gifts between your passions, between 0 and 7, the programmable years. Right? 0 and 7. Naturally good at this, naturally gifted. Ooh, that guy good at. Ooh, she good at. Thokozani. All of those there, you've mastered in past lives. Hello, come on. Let's make that run quickly. You see, there's now the emotional intelligence now. You see, but you cannot if you're backed up with in your glymphatic system, not just your lymphatic system. You must drain it. Okay, you must let that Luciferian False-Light Programs out. Otherwise, you won't be able to see with your eye. See, you won't be able to boom. You won't be able to blast off because this is a transceiver. Your pineal is a transceiver. That is king and queen's chamber in the hippocampus. You see, the hippocampus there and the queen's chamber is simply the pineal gland, pineal. Oh, well, Jesus was crucified. Get some backlash in this one. And also the pituitary, which is the queen. Melatonin, serotonin, vap, milk, honey. Wait, you see, honey, milk. See, it's all right there. The land of milk and honey. Da, pang. I know I'm going to get backlash, but I don't give a shit because it's right there. You see, the thing about a religion, like I'm saying this Luciferian False-Light Programming, is that it's a operation of it. That's how it operates. It requires you to be controlled. So you won't want to go and venture into what is your birthright. It's your birthright to know. But you still want to believe. But that's also your free will. But wait, that's also hijacked. You got cravings. Wow. You still ingest trauma. You call it meat. I also had to come to terms with it. Yo, chicken, chesses, being klafula. Wow. Midnight, boy, fuck. KFZ, showcase. I used to lace it up. One time. Shoe shine. Because once again, you must be emotionally intelligent. Admit. Be honest. It's not brutal. Because brutality we don't need. There's no force when you're liquid. Right? Lex stays liquid. You must be liquid. Okay? Liquid is force. Be water, my friend. You pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. So water can either flow or it can crash. You see? Just like your spirit. Baba Lex says in the Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1, you have a clear vessel through consciously, consistently fasting on structured waters and liquids, which are healing. Elemental alchemy. You're then able to breathe through your breath, which is you only. You become yourself. Thokozani. You become your higher self in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? Lindas, Tyrones, Tabo, Tandeka. Go and grow your beanstalk now with these beans. This has been a beautiful episode of Luciferian False-Light Programming. Also a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of jokes, but also you can snap yourself back. But first, it's shadow work, okay? Remember, compassion for that childlike you, okay? Remember, we're all born into this stuff, okay? We're all born into this stuff, all right? In your mind, you can see how it takes you, religion. In the spirit, you can see how it takes you, religion. Politics, being a part of, right wing, left wing, it's part of the same bird. You've got to now deal with this with your cells and yourself. No one can tell you, beloved, all right? With that being said, even in the body, watch out with the guts. Simple, the rest follows. Everything else is a consequence, okay? You are the cause and effect. Remember, be elected yourself. You must select amongst all of these choices, which are Luciferian False-Light Programs in the flesh, in the mind, and in the body. Thokozani, all the way from Mzansi, Afrika, South Africa. I'm Baba Lex. This is Friday the 27th for your 9 ether. We are here now. Sun blood, melanin. Oh yes, Africans, divine feminine rising, grandmama rising. Remain blissful. Please look out for the book. Stay liquid. Thokozani Bonabakhulu.